What's up? It's Bobby K. I'm back for another one. I'm a professional landscape designer, and this channel is dedicated to those who love landscaping, DIYers. And if you are interested in landscape design, if you got problems, I'm here to help you solve them. In this video, we are going to landscape a specific section of a backyard, that back corner along the fence. And most of the time, this place gets neglected in a yard. It's typically just grass that goes up, come around with the weed whacker, weeds and stuff start growing, and it really doesn't have any pop. I want to change that. I've created 3 different designs for you, but in this video, it's not 3 different themes. It's design number 1 is the most basic. Then we're going to beef it up a little bit and go into design number 2 and have a couple more bells and whistles and up the value a little bit more. And then number 3 is the full enchilada. This thing is to the nines. It's glorious. I can't wait to show it to you. We're going to come back from the design and I'm going to give you out a bunch of pro tips that'll save you some time and money and explain everything. All right, we're back from the designs. I hope that you liked them, and if you did, give it that little thumbs up. Now lean in. This is the most important part of the video. Every single one of the pro tips that I give out is meant for you. It's to save you time and money. So whether you like this design or not, you can definitely take these with you, stick around, listen to them, and apply them to your landscape. Design number 1, we took out the lawn. It looks like they were having trouble growing grass in the first place. So we've got a nice landscape bed, super low maintenance. We put some beautiful perennials around the concrete patio, giving it lots of color. Pro tip for this design is don't be afraid to be different. What I'm talking about are the Boulevard false cypresses. These aren't your typical tree that you normally see around a fence, like the arborvitaes or a couple ornamentals, or even building a bigger fence in front of the chain link fence so you don't see it. What I want you to take from this is it's okay to be different, and this is a really cool way to line the fence and create a focal point that you don't typically see. But Bobby K, I don't like Boulevard false cypresses. No problem. If you like the classics, arborvitaes are a great choice. In this design, you'll see that we got rid of the chain link fence, built a little bit bigger fence, very nice, and then we also put in some trellises. Here's the pro tip for you. If you are gonna put in some trellises and put some climbing hydrangeas or something cool to go up there and green it up, I always like to make a focal point. So in that corner, we put an even cooler trellis. It's got a little bit of that Zen Japanese vibe. I am a big fan of this. I think it's awesome, and anytime you walk out onto that concrete patio, you are going to notice this. And this brings us to design number 3. This is the full enchilada. I want this thing in my backyard. We upgraded the gravel walkway to a nice paver walkway. We put in a water feature that'll give it that nice tranquil ambience, that cool sound when you're out there. And what do? We put in a seating wall and a fire pit that is with veneer stone. It just takes it to another level. It's absolutely beautiful. This thing's got it all. Pro tip comes from my experience as an installer. When I was working with veneer, I always had to be careful when I was giving out a couple of different selections to a client of knowing where that was in the grid. And what I mean by that is, in the rock quarries, they have grids. Basically, they're mining for all this different type of stones. Some of the stones are 30 feet below grade and some are 10 feet. So what does that mean? It means that they've got to excavate down, they got to break it all up, they got to mine down there to get to the other stuff. It takes longer, it's a longer lead time to get you that stone. If you are planning on doing a veneer wall, try and pick something that is in stock and isn't a 6 to 8 week lead time, because they got to dig down and mine down and get it out of the earth. If you're interested in finding out all about that mining process and seeing the quarries itself, I have a really cool video. I'll link it up in the cards, and I guarantee you're gonna enjoy that. It's fun to just go see how they do all this stuff. It's pretty amazing. I hope you got some value and you really enjoyed seeing this kind of design. You can see it in your space. If you're interested in what all the plants are, I'm gonna put those down in the description below. And if you have any questions on, well, what does something like this cost? What's design number 1, 2, and 3 cost? Why are they so different in price? I'm happy to answer any of those questions. You can just put those down in the comments below and I'll get right back to you. If you wanna dive deeper, go onto my website, check it out. I can put together a Bobby K design for you. Love to do it. And we'll probably make a YouTube video out of it as always. So until then, remember that design is everywhere, so start paying attention to everything around you, and I promise you, you bring it into your design, you're gonna be happy with the results.